She is. Green machine. Pretty excited. Alright, let's see how it does. I don't even remember where the throttle is. It's one of these buttons. No. There we go. Whoops. That, I don't even know where this rock came from. It's possible it could have even been inside of the stump. Maybe. Well, that was like a 60. What? $30 a tooth. a bummer. Well, nonetheless, I'm pretty excited. This is a big step up for Northwest Green Clearing, and going to be able to work twice as fast and get a lot finer mulch, running knives all the time on this bad boy. And we're still going to have our skid steer options, but this machine is definitely going to help set us apart and improve efficiency quite a bit. So we're super excited. Thanks, Gyrotrac. Green Clearing, getting ready to unload on our first job with the new Gyrotrac. It's exciting. It's been a long day coming, getting a dedicated machine, but it's finally here. And let's get off the trailer here and get started. So just wrapping up for the day. took a while to get to the fun part here in this big field. Blackberries and ash and all kinds of good stuff. But new machine's doing great. Wish I had the leaf blower to blow it off, but see how our teeth are doing. Have not been taking it easy on them. They've been going down in the dirt pretty good. Be nice if they're a little bit sharper, but we sharpen them in the morning before we start up again tomorrow. But this is what we're up against here. To be continued. Hey guys, I just want to touch base on kind of an overview of how things went on the first job with the Gyrotrac. I apologize, I wasn't able to finish the job. That got to work out a little crazy, but the guys were able to wrap it up and did an awesome job. Customers are super happy, and overall we were really pleased with how the Gyrotrac did. It was interesting learning what it can do way better than a skid steer, and some stuff that it can't quite do as good as a skid steer as far as reaching some of those hard to reach areas and things like that. But yeah, overall we were super pleased. I can go ahead and show you kind of how the teeth wearing went. We started off with these kind of their standard teeth, and we really didn't hold back. We did a lot of groundwork with them, and what we ended up doing at the end of the job is putting on some new the self-sharpening teeth that stayed pretty good, and we're interested to see how they perform. But you definitely got to price that into the job that you're bidding on, how many rocks are there and all of that. But it's a beast, man. It was taken out. I had part of the job where I was working on nothing but 12-inch diameter, 13, 14-inch diameter trees, and I was able to knock that out in like practically no time at all. So we were super happy with how that went, and we're excited to get it on some more jobs. Another thing I wanted to go over is the arm on this compared to the skid steer. You're definitely not able to raise it as high, which is handy to do, but really we're thrashing the skid steer when we're lifting it up high and shooting stuff back at the machine and scratching up the window. And you know, this lifts up pretty high, but it would be nice if it went up a little bit higher. The other thing we don't get to do is we don't get to angle the head down like you can with the skid steer, you know, all the same functions as a bucket. But when you're running 200 horsepower with full knives, the machine just sort of does all the work. You don't have to be quite as skilled of an operator to finesse and feed the head, you know, just the right amount and back drag. It sort of just sucks it up and shoots it out, and you're done. So that, you know, some of the features that we got used to on the skid steer maybe aren't as necessary on this dedicated machine. But there's definitely going to be jobs where we're going to want to tag team the two of them. I think the skid steer is going to work really nicely for cleaning up a lot of the small stuff and getting down into the dirt. But when it comes to stumps or anything big, man, this Gyrotrac just shreds it like no other. So that's what we were after, and that's why we got it. One of the things we like about the Gyrotrac is its narrower size compared to some of the other machines, and working in between the residential and commercial jobs. You know, sometimes you don't have a ton of room to go in between the trees, and so having something that's not just immensely wide and bulky at the ground level, it's right in the ballpark of the length of our skid steer mulcher. The bumper definitely sticks out, and a lot of it's just all height. You know, you got this giant Cummins engine in here. Go back to the other side. better lighting, but it really is just the machine's all engine. Looks like it got a little bit dusty, but got the big old def system up there. We'll see how that does for giving us any troubles. But yeah, it's definitely a very nimble and compact machine compared to some of the other dedicated mulchers, and they might have a slightly smoother ride, but I think that for us, the ability to fit in between trees, if someone, you know, doesn't want to have giant gaps, want to keep more trees and not take out as many, it's definitely nice to have a little more nimble machine. So we will report back as we do more jobs with it and let you know how it's going.